Hello there everybody, and welcome back to another Let's Trek Together video. So last night we just landed in Phoenix, Arizona, and now we are packing our bags this morning and heading out to the Superstition Wilderness, where we will be doing a 3-day, 2-night backpacking loop of the Peralta Trail and the Dutchman Trail. If this looks a little bit different, it's because I am now testing out my GoPro Hero 7, and yeah, I guess we'll see if this is going to be taken on the AT or not.
All right, so we are here in Apache Junction at the Walmart, and we're gonna do a little bit of a food supply and pick up a couple other things that we didn't pack in our suitcase.
So here's Molly in the rental car, and then this is the view right from the trailhead. Wow. There's the trailhead right over there. So let's get started. So here is a map. We are starting right here at the Peralta Trailhead, going up 102, and then Dutchman's 104, and we're going 104 all the way back. It's about 20 miles. So about 10 minutes into our hike, we started thinking about how the Z-Pax is holding up and our initial thoughts of it. And it's good, definitely lightweight, definitely comfortable on the back. Although it seems a little bit like the weight goes to the top and it becomes very top heavy. Maybe we just packed it wrong, but we're gonna test it out, try something else out, and let you know if it changes or not. I have a feeling we're gonna come up to some viewpoint in the next like 5 seconds. And I just kind of want you to see my initial reaction. Oh God. Oh God. Oh. All right, I'm about to reveal it. Maybe you saw it already, but that's beautiful. Wow. What you think?
Hello everybody. So this is our home for the night. You see Dan is here with our tent. Say hello.
Hi there.
There's our stove. We got our little campfire here. There's my pack. And there is Weaver's Needle. Really off in the distance, you can see maybe there's the moon. I can't even imagine what the stars are going to be like tonight because it is just clear sky all around. So we're gonna get a fire started and have some dinner.
I'm super excited for food. So thanks to Molly's aunt, we will be having beef stroganoff with noodles by Mountain House tonight.
Thanks, Aunt Michelle.
Thanks, Aunt Michelle. So as the sun is going down, the moon is coming out. Good morning, everybody. So I'm sorry, or we're sorry for not recording a lot yesterday. We kind of wanted to take in the experience, especially since this is our first time in Arizona. And again, this is our second time backpacking. I think we just wanted to take it in without being behind the camera the entire time. So we got to the Peralta trailhead, like you saw, and we did about 4.5 miles, and we got over Fremont Saddle, and then we hiked down into the valley, and now we're looking up at Weaver's Needle, and I'll turn that around right now. We're right at sunrise right now, and it's beautiful. The camera's not doing any of that justice, but the pink skies right now, just ridiculously gorgeous. Wow. So today we are planning on doing about 10-11 miles, so that we're about 4 miles away from the trailhead tomorrow morning, so we can just finish it up and go home, or not go home, but move on to our next destination. And yeah, we're just gonna take it nice and easy today. 10 miles should be pretty easy to get through the day. Yeah, come along with us.
The best part of waking up
is Folgers in your cup. So we're starting off the morning with Folgers, as you see, but we're also adding in a breakfast essential. We want to see one of our favorite YouTubers, Outdoor Adventures, or Jason or Frozen, recommends you using a breakfast essential and a coffee together, and I guess maybe it makes a mocha, but we're gonna try it out and see how it tastes.
It doesn't get much better than this. So we're just chilling on a rock here, drinking our watered down mocha. Thank you to Frozen, because it tastes amazing.
It actually tastes really, really good.
Yeah.
Should try it. Breakfast essential and
Folgers coffee.
Folgers coffee. So now we are officially on trail. Took us about 2 hours. We kind of just moseyed around camp for a little, but yeah. We've already done this section, probably about 10 minutes worth of it. I'm trying to find another campsite last night, but I'm excited to see what the next 10 miles look like. So we have reached our first trail junction. We just finished the Peralta Trail, and now we are headed to Dutchman, going up and then looping around.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to read there, kind of weathered down, but Dutchman Trail. So earlier we said how we had to backtrack to find a campsite. We had gone like about 10 minutes past and then we turned around, but now continuing on, there's about a campsite almost every mile. We have one right here that we just found. It's right by the water, which is super, super nice. Yes, show off the campsite. As you can see, water is running right down there. So yeah, if you're thinking about backpacking this and you're worried about going too far and not finding a campsite, like no worries at all. You will find one really easily. Here is our next trail junction. We are taking Bull Pass. So we're cutting off of the Dutchman for a little bit, but we will be back on pretty soon. We have a river crossing. Look at that.
Don't drown.
Yeah, we were a little worried about not having water sources, so we called the ranger station ahead of time, which is a really easy thing you can do if you're worried about it, but literally nothing to worry about.
He probably thought we were so dumb.
Yeah, well, you know, we are.
Not sure if I mentioned this morning, but the hike that we thought was going to be super easy today actually is kicking our butts. We just went up Bull Pass. Molly probably just showed you the trail junction for it, and we're not even like a half mile in. And yeah, we started all the way down there, and we've just made our way up and around. it is pretty tough, but the sky is beautiful right now. Now we are back onto the Dutchman's Trail. Now we're heading back. Get ready for this, y'all. This is Molly, and this is a cactus.
I had no idea they got this big.
So if you ever thought a cactus was tiny,
Think again.
so it's pretty crazy how many micro ecosystems we're going through right now, because we have just come across this gorgeous part. Pretty sure those are beech trees. Not oak, but look at all of this, and there's a flowing river underneath, like really flowing. And then if you look up, just desert. It's crazy.
So what do we have for lunch today?
So for lunch, I'm doing a Nor rice side, and it's teriyaki rice. It is not fully cooked, but it is still very good.
So I have a Spanish rice one. It's really good. They're both really good. And we stopped at the most beautiful river here. It's so peaceful and calm. Couldn't ask for better weather.
So we have just completed mile 10, and now we are about 4 miles from, no, maybe like 5 miles from the trailhead. I think we're gonna try to look for a campsite. We could technically finish it today, but it's a beautiful place. Might as well spend the night here. Wow, Westworld. Whoever watches this show, you can't say that doesn't look exactly like Westworld. All right, it's getting a little dark out. Sun has kind of already set, but it's also drizzling out, so I think the sun's just behind the clouds as well. It's about like 20 minutes before sunset. We found a little spot about 4 miles off the trail. It's kind of tiny, but the views are very, very pretty. I hope this does it justice. There's Molly in her poncho.
We are having a ramen bomb for dinner.
Yes, we will feature that in a few minutes. Good morning, y'all. It is the third and final day of our Shakedown hike, and we are enjoying a beautiful, beautiful sunrise right next to our tent. Say hi, Mal.
Hello.
I know it won't probably pick up on video, but the depth is crazy right now. You can see back for thousands and thousands of yards, feet, I don't know, just a lot. And just like that, we are all packed up. So the sun is just up. We did a lot better than yesterday. Took us probably, let's see, took us 30 minutes to pack up, when yesterday it took us like an hour and 30, but yeah. So we probably have about 2 miles to the trailhead, which is like nothing, and then we are done.
It's beautiful.
Very beautiful.
I think this sunrise beats yesterday's sunrise for me.
Agreed, 100%. Just this area is just more open, and just to see like massive lands.
Yeah, you can see, I don't know if you can see it, but all the cactus have like a halo around them of light.
Yeah, it's really
so
cool. Right now in the picture, the sun is right behind this cactus, so everything is just like glimmering.
Amazing.
So I didn't mention it, but this morning there was some type of animal outside the tent. I want to say it sounded like a chicken. It was like honking away. Molly had her earplugs in. I didn't bring earplugs, which is fine. But it started around 5 in the morning and it lasted till like 6:30. And it was super annoying. It felt like it was like 10 feet from the tent. So thank you, chicken desert bird, for keeping your girl up. So to conclude, or as we are concluding our hike, I'm just gonna talk about our big three and how it held up in the desert setting. So regarding my pack, the only thing that sore is my shoulders a little bit, but maybe I just have to do some readjustments and maybe we're just not used to backpacking. But aside from that, the pack felt great. Compared to the Teton one we used in New York, this is so light. I feel like I could do a marathon with this. Regarding the tent, it drizzled a little last night. Actually, it probably did a little more than drizzled. It rained. And we didn't extend the rain fly out all the way. And so, since it's such a thin material, the Big Agnes, a little bit of the tent got wet. So now we know for the future. But it held up well as well. I felt very safe in it and very secure. And the quilt, it got down to probably about 37, 38 on the first night, probably about 40 last night, and it was super, super comfortable. Wasn't too hot, wasn't too cold in it. So it might be a little bit cold if it drops into the 20s on the AT, but at least for 2-3 months of the year, that's gonna be a great quilt to use. And I'm not sure if the GoPro is picking this up, but if you can see the little parking lot right there, that's where we started. So we went up there, up that canyon. Not sure, you can't really see Weaver's Needle. Weaver's Needles is above there. And we went all the way around up here, down there for a 20-mile loop. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was a really good test of everything and seeing how far we could go. Yesterday we did like 13 miles, which we were only thinking we were gonna do 10, but because the trail was so flat, we just decided to keep pushing.
Yeah, it's a beautiful time of day. I realized we got into the car and we didn't really end anything. So we got back to the trailhead, probably like 2 minutes after you last saw it. And now we are hiker trash at 10:30 in the morning. And we got In-N-Out.
We were worried we were gonna be the only people in the parking lot at 10:30, but there was already a line.
You people on the West Coast are so crazy with In-N-Out, but it's okay, we are too. So we're gonna end the video here. We hope that you guys enjoyed the vlog. Cut us some slack. This is our first backpacking vlog, so yeah, it might be a little bit disjunct, but we'll get better as we go on. We hope you enjoyed the scenery. We hope you enjoyed our commentary. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, drop it down in the comments. If not, like and subscribe. And yeah, we will see you in the near future. Bye guys.